Now in Good Morning Northwest, it's a big ask from 3 school districts asking voters to support levies and bonds, what they're asking for and how much that could impact your taxes.
And magically, I'm here. Good morning, everybody. We're tracking snow in our forecast. We're going to let you know when and potentially how much.
And it's a key place for medication and shopping in downtown Spokane, but it's about to close for good. We'll tell you why. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Good morning and thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It's Monday, November 27th. And yeah, Mark just magically appeared. Allison Martinez tapped out. Mark tapped in.
That's right. She is a rock star.
She is.
Thank you so much. The train was late coming into town. Good morning, everybody. We're sitting at 26 degrees. Got a little bit of light fog out there, but nothing really to note. 24 in Coeur d'Alene, you can see just some light fog there as well. Not impeding your traffic at all. So we're going to see that potential in some areas. Our air quality, everything is just stuck right on the ground level. So that moderate air quality, we saw that last week. Winds are going to be light, so not scouring that out. But this is what we're going to be talking about. A little bit of snow that's going to come in the end of the week. The end of the week. And that's good news for me. And I'll explain why in a little bit. Right now we're at 26, 24 in Coeur d'Alene, Moses Lake at 30, 27 in the Tri-Cities with fog and potential freezing fog advisory there. So if you're going to be traveling, could see slippery roads. We look at the forecast radar, and again, we're going to have blue sky up above with that low cloud deck down below. So if you really want to see, I don't know, the sun, you're going to have to drive up and above the low cloud deck. Otherwise, we're going to remain dry. Things look pretty good. A little more cloud cover coming in for Tuesday, and we'll see that into Wednesday as well. Our day today, all right, air quality and moderate. We're going to see temperatures climb up. It's going to be somewhat of a slow process. Updated numbers now looking to be into the mid-30s today, and we're going to see those winds continue to be light. But our official high today should be around 35 degrees now with these updated forecasts.
Mark, thanks. Multiple school districts in our area are asking voters to approve new school levies next year. In West Valley, there is mixed reaction to the school district asking for voters to pay a $92 million bond and $30 million levy next February.
Well, it's hard enough to survive as it is, and then you start adding property taxes on that. Then you've got kids that you're trying to feed, or, you know, you never know when you're going to need help.
West Valley Superintendent Kyle Rydell says local levies and bonds play critical roles in funding the school district.
It's a little bit of an increase. It's 39-cent increase total for both of those projects together.
If your home value is $370,000, the district will collect $1,454 in 2025 if the levy passes. That's a $12 increase every month.
Well, the Meade School District is planning to ask voters to approve a $91 million levy next year. It would pay for extracurricular activities for the next 3 years, starting in 2025. Now, Superintendent Travis Hansen says inflation is hitting the school districts just like everybody else. 14% of the school's budget comes from the levy.
So when we take into account what was previously approved and what the taxpayer is presently paying, we're looking at a total of about a 60-cent increase in tax year 2025.
Now, to put this into perspective for you, if your house is valued at $500,000, the school district will collect $1,500 from you in 2024. If the new levy is approved, that will increase to $1,825 a year, or about $27 more a month than you're paying right now. Now, Meade is asking voters to contact the district office with any questions.
Spokane Public Schools will ask voters to approve a $200 million bond and a levy. If passed, the bond will fund school renovations and also the replacement of Adams and Balboa Elementaries. The levy would pay for extracurricular activities, nurses, counselors, and more.
Each bond cycle allows us to maintain the safety, the ventilation, the heating and cooling, being able to accommodate for the growth and being able to make sure that we have appropriate class sizes.
In Spokane, you will vote on the bond and levy in February. And here's what it would cost you. If you live in a home valued at $450,000, you'll pay about $1,737 in bond and levy taxes.
Taking a look around the Northwest, school bells will be ringing in Portland today. The teachers union and the school district have reached a tentative agreement there on a new contract. The teachers return to the classroom, ends a 3-week-long strike. Union officials say the new deal will provide a pay bump for teachers and address some issues such as class sizes and planning periods for educators.
The downtown Spokane Rite Aid is closing for good on December 6th. This news comes a month after the company filed for bankruptcy. According to the company, this location is one of 154 underperforming stores that will close nationwide. This specific location is valuable to the neighborhood because it serves as the only chain convenience store and drugstore in the area.
What a bummer, because I get a lot of stuff here, and I was going to get my prescriptions transferred over here because they do have a pharmacy and, little odds and ends like milk and creamer.
The store will be closed on the weekends and have limited hours until its official closure, again, December 6th. Good morning, Northwest Times, now 6 minutes after 6 o'clock.
Let's check in with Mark for a look at that forecast here. Mark, another day and more fog, it seems like.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of fog. It's if you're heading down south on 395 going into the Tri-Cities, some of that could be freezing to the bridge stacks and some of the roadways. So, again, by mid-morning, that should be a better situation. Right now, things are looking pretty good. There's a live look, and we have a low cloud deck. There is no doubt about it.
The pause in warring in the Mideast is holding as Hamas released more hostages yesterday. Could that pause continue and more captives be freed? What we're learning this morning.
And an arrest in what appears to be a hate crime in Vermont. 3 Palestinian college students gunned down. The condition of those shot and what we know about the suspected gunman coming up after this break.
Livestream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Livestream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
When you smell the amazing scent of Gain Flings, time stops. And you realize you're in love.
Steve!
With a laundry detergent. Gain Flings. Seriously good scent.
For a limited time, save over 45% on this family-size Samsung fridge. This is our lowest price ever.
This Samsung French door is designed with a modern look to accent your kitchen.
Come in while supplies last. Fred's has this Samsung fridge on sale for only $13.99.
Save $1,200 on a Samsung French door refrigerator that's in stock and ready for pickup or delivery.
Save big at Fred's Black Friday sale.
Find the perfect gift for your wine lover during our 12 days of gifting.
A new special every day. Visit us in-store or online.
Come in to Lake Tuck Creek today. Sip, shop, and ship most anywhere in the USA.
Cheers. It's time to say yes to your healthcare story. The Washington Health Plan Finder helps you find new health plan options like Cascade Care. These plans cover primary care visits, mental health services, and generic drugs all before meeting a deductible. Start your next chapter off right by enrolling in your 2023 health plan at wahealthplanfinder.org. Don't wait until it's too late. Enroll now.
If you're looking for a new Tundra or Tacoma truck, Findlay Downtown Toyota has over 70 in stock and ready to go. And if you're looking for a new RAV4, Highlander, or a Toyota 4Runner, we have over 100 in stock with great financing options. And if you're looking for a quality used vehicle, we've got a whole city block full of fantastic choices that come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. So if you're looking for a great selection at a great price, you can find it at Findlay.
It's that time of year again. The lights at Cowley Park are going to be lit up this holiday season, and we've got a lot of new stuff coming in. It's going to be a wonderful ground display. 4 News Now, the Extreme Team, Making Spirits Bright. Brought to you by Ace Hardware and Horizon Credit Union.
Your time is 6:09. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Tensions in the Middle East are easing, at least temporarily. Hamas released 17 more hostages yesterday.
And during the 4-day truce with the Israeli military, Hamas has released dozens of hostages, and groups saying that they have delivered around 100 trucks worth of aid to northern Gaza. In a statement on Sunday night, Hamas says that it wants to, quote, extend the truce after this 4-day period ends, though serious efforts to increase the number of those released from imprisonment as stipulated in the humanitarian ceasefire agreement. Meanwhile, Israel's ambassador to the United States is stressing that this is a pause and not a ceasefire.
Breaking news: an arrest overnight in the shooting of 3 Palestinian college students in Burlington, Vermont. 48-year-old Jason J. Eaton was taken into custody near the shooting scene, which was in front of his apartment building. Authorities say 2 of the victims were wearing traditional Palestinian scarves while bowling over Thanksgiving weekend, or the break. They were reportedly speaking Arabic while returning to one of their relatives' homes when police say the suspect, described as a white man with a beard, approached them and fired at least 4 rounds without saying a word and then ran away. Police say 2 are in stable conditions at the hospital. The 3rd suffered more serious injuries. Eaton is expected to be in court today.
Former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin was attacked in federal prison in Arizona on Friday. The New York Times reports that he was stabbed. Now, this morning, sources are saying that Chauvin is, quote, stable and is expected to survive. It happened just days after the U.S. Supreme Court rejected Chauvin's appeal for his conviction to be overturned. He's currently serving almost 23 years in prison for killing George Floyd.
All right, good Monday morning, everybody. It's 6:11, 10-second takeaway. Patchy fog out there. It's going to be cold, so winter gear for all, if you will. Our high today, just 35 degrees.
More people than usual will shop online at the office today. It's Cyber Monday, and this year could be historic. Here's ABC's Allison Kosick.
Today, on this Cyber Monday, the number of Americans shopping online is expected to set an all-time record. Shoppers are predicted to spend $12 billion online today, up 5% from last year.
Cyber Monday is a 2 to 3 day affair, depending on the store. Some of them are just running their deals straight through the entire weekend.
With inflation on their minds, shoppers are pickier than ever in their hunt for deals. Like a Chromebook from HP. It was $489. Now it's $289 at both HP.com and Target. This ThinkPad laptop was $1,300, but is now $989 at Walmart. Looking for luggage? This offer from Nordstrom Rack is $88, down from $398. Analysts say overall, the biggest discounts, up to 35%, are on toys, electronics, and clothing. But Walmart is advertising discounts up to 80% off some items, while Amazon is promising new deals every 5 minutes throughout the day.
It doesn't just stop on Monday. What we have seen historically, and I believe we'll see this again, is those sales, those discounts, those promotions will continue right up until the beginning of Christmas.
Analysts say more consumers are throwing brand loyalty to the wind to focus on bargain hunting. But buyer beware of more online scams. The Better Business Bureau advises shoppers enticed by unfamiliar vendors take time to verify that the company is legit by looking for the About Us or Contact Us section on their website. If there isn't one, that's a red flag.
Despite online shopping getting so much attention, experts say more than 1/3 of consumers under the age of 30 still plan to shop in a good old-fashioned physical store this holiday shopping season. Allison Kosick, ABC News, New York.
Do you like the stores or do you like the online?
I like the small businesses.
Yes, me
Support
too.
our small businesses. I mean, online is very convenient for sure, but our local businesses need the help.
I hear ya. Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:13 on this Monday.
Have you already put up your holiday decorations? It's getting real festive around town. Just look at this live video at the beautiful Louvre Carousel in Riverfront Park. It's so gorgeous. Looks great. Hey, we're going to be talking about some special displays coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule your comprehensive eye exam at shopko.com or bring in your outside prescription.
Test drive a new Defender at Land Rover Spokane.
Land Rover, above and beyond.
Spokane's grand holiday tradition lives at Christmas Tree Elegance in the Davenport Hotel and River Park Square. Fabulous packages raffle to support our symphony.
We want a tree.
We want a tree, and so can you.
Bounce from one doctor to the next.
Does it have to be like this?
At Kaiser Permanente, we have a different kind of health care.
So, how did you like that?
Where all of us work together for all that is you.
There's still time to save with Black Friday savings at Buy-Mart. Our 20-page savings book has the best prices of the year, including a 65-inch Philips 4K Roku TV for just $299.99. That's $130 off. Save $70 on a Midea chest freezer, sale priced at $129.99. Find Chevron 1-gallon diesel oil for $9.99. You save $6. Plus save $50 on a Coleman Road Trip grill. Black Friday savings through November 28th at Buy-Mart.
Hello, I'm Diamond Dan Clark.
And I'm Jeweler Jane.
And we're from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Our famous snow promotion is back for Christmas.
If it snows 4 inches or more in 24 hours on January 11th, 2024, all purchases made between November 21st and December 30th will be refunded in full. And that means all engagement rings, loose diamonds and gemstones, jewelry and gifts could all be free.
Shop Clark's Diamond Jewelers this Christmas and let it snow diamonds.
At Washington Trust Bank, can't is a 4-letter word.
I think I'll sell my veggies at the market.
You even remember to water the house plants. I do this?
You can do this.
Hey, we need to build a home office.
We're adding another bathroom.
I think I'll study programming.
Bro, you even connect your phone to Bluetooth.
We believe you can do whatever you set your mind to, and we'll help you get there. Washington Trust Bank, privately owned, locally invested.
Time is running out. Shopko Optical can help maximize your vision benefits and FSA dollars before they expire. Get a comprehensive eye exam and discover your new style. Call Shopko Optical or visit shopko.com to schedule your exam.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Tin Roof.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Well, doesn't that look fun? Riverfront Park was filled with some Christmas spirit on Saturday night. Many friends and families came to watch the tree lighting celebration and performances, along with live entertainment, food trucks, and of course, Santa and Mrs. Claus also made an appearance for the kids. Such a fun night. I was driving down at Riverfront, around the area in downtown on Saturday. Busy. Lots of people down there. It was fun to see.
It's really fun. And when the weather cooperates, it's even more fun. So, Mark, what do we got? Is it going to cooperate?
I think so. I think this week is going to be pretty good. We have another trees lighting ceremony coming up on Thursday.
Yes, we do. Big
Talk
one.
more about Cowley Park. All right, so it's going to be a chilly start for all the volunteers there and for you as we have temperatures into the mid-20s, 29 in 9 Mile, 30 into Deer Park right now. We have some updated numbers now as we look at the forecast, looking for 35 degrees, partly cloudy, winds are going to be calm. It's going to be an okay day. If you want to see the sun, you got to get up in the higher elevations. Tonight, clouds, more potential fog, and 22 degrees for the overnight low. Yeah, it's going to be chilly. So we look at what we have for our forecast radar. It's going to be variable clouds. Again, low cloud deck. So if you're up, say you go up towards Mount Spokane, maybe even to Green Bluff, you're up at Schweik, you're going to look out and you're going to see the sea of clouds underneath you. We're going to have for tomorrow pretty good weather, fair. We're going to see the cloud cover coming across by Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Oh, still looking pretty good. It's going to be dry. Temperature's going to be on the cool side, no doubt about it. It's Thursday, so our reveal at Cowley Park, Making Spirits Bright, will happen about 7 p.m. About 9 o'clock, we're going to start to see this intrusion of some moisture that could bring in some light snow or rain snow mixed. And then we're going to see that continue to move out. It will be a mountain event for Idaho. We want and need more snow up at Schweitzer, all the ski areas from Mount Spokane all the way to Lookout Pass. So that's the goal, is hopefully they're going to get a bunch of snow. We're looking pretty good not to get a lot out of it. So 42 into St. Mary's for the high today. We're going to have 36 Ritzville, 38 into Coeur d'Alene, Colville, 36, not bad. So Here's our planning forecast. 35 degrees for today, 32 for tomorrow, so colder. Wednesday, 30 for the high, overnight lows in the low 20s. So the volunteers and those coming down to help with the lights, dress warmly. We'll need you to be, you know, in winter gear. Friday, 31. Again, we see that chance of light snow. We see it continue with a 20 to 30% chance Saturday and Sunday, but look at Sunday. 38 degrees. Temperatures start to warm up. And if we expand that out one more day, you're going to see where those temperatures are well below average.
Oh.
And then holding at about 38 degrees.
Okay.
So what we have, if any on the ground, will be gone again.
Well, it'll sure be pretty when it's falling, though.
Exactly.
There you go. All right, thanks, Mark. Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:20 on this Monday.
Holiday season is kicking off, and with that comes some snow. As we're hearing, we will take you high in the sky over some of our ski hills to get you ready to take on the snow yourself coming up in today's Air 4 Adventure.
Thanks so much for waking up with us on Good Morning Northwest on this Monday morning. We'll be right back after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
ABC's World News Tonight at 4 News Now, when the local story is national news.
When national stories hit home. Watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Visit AutoNation Acura Spokane Valley for attractive offers on a new vehicle.
November is the perfect time to make tempting treats like a sweet, savory apple pie before winter sets in. Or you could bag that idea all together and fatten up your wallet during the $50,000 Slice of Luck giveaway at Northern Quest instead. Okay, let's face it, you're never gonna make the pie.
Fatten up your wallet for winter with a $50,000 Slice of Luck giveaway. Play daily for entries only at Northern Quest.
Satisfaction with AARP and the Stones. AARP members get special pre-sale access to the Stones Tour 24, Hackney Diamonds. Pre-sale starts November 29 at 10 a.m. local time. Not an AARP member? Learn more or join today.
Living in the Inland Northwest has its advantages, and one of those is working with amazing people who dedicate their time and efforts to help others. STCU's Volunteers Count is a program to say thank you for this service and inspire others to give back too. Please tell us about a volunteer at a local nonprofit that inspires you. Go to KXLY.com/volunteerscount and nominate them. Help us showcase those people who give of their time and truly make a difference. Volunteers Count, brought to you by 4 News Now and STCU.
At the Salvation Army, a rent check isn't just a rent check. It's a hangout, a safe haven, a sanctuary, a place to grow and grow closer, a treasured past and plans for the future. With your gift, families know that wherever they go, they can always come back home.
Welcome back. In 6:23 on this Monday, both Schweitzer and Silver Mountain ski resorts are now open for the season. Now, while our other ski spots are still waiting a little bit longer for the snow before opening, we wanted to help get you in the mood for that snow and take you above the slopes of Schweitzer and Silver Mountain in this week's Air 4 Adventure.
beautiful. Eastern Washington will take a quick road trip to Pullman today as the Cougs host the Eagles in Beasley Coliseum. WSU has had a strong start to their season at 4-1 in non-conference play so far. Eastern start quite the opposite after getting its first win on the season just last week. But the Eagles have also won 2 of the last 3 matchups against the Cougars, including knocking WSU out of the first round of the NIT tournament in March. Tip-off is 7 o'clock tonight.
As we close the door on football season, basketball season ushered in there. Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:27 on this Monday.
Still to come, taking a step back in time where you can feel the magic of an old-fashioned Christmas this holiday season.
And it's time to check your fridge. Salmonella cases are popping up across the country, including right here in Washington. The fruit you may want to toss. And before we send you off to break, here's a look at what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7 o'clock.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Cyber Monday Mania.
We're seeing more and more that Cyber Monday is becoming a really, really important piece of this holiday shopping season.
And deals are dropping now in almost every category. Tech leading the charge. Almost all of the Kindle devices at Amazon hitting their year-low price. Like the Paperwhite Kindle Reader, it was $139, now $119. Laptops like Wirecutter's top pick from Lenovo. A ThinkPad, it was $1,355, but now it's just $989 at Walmart. And a highly rated Chromebook from HP, it was $489, now $289 at both HP.com and Target. And coming up at 7 a.m., we're tracking all the biggest deals as they go live. Plus, what you need to know about free returns and why they're not always guaranteed. With your GMA First Look, I'm Becky Worley, ABC News, San Jose, California.
Introducing Ned's Plaque Psoriasis. He thinks his flaky red patches are all people see.
Otezla is the #1 prescribed pill to treat plaque psoriasis. It can help you get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking with no routine blood tests required. Doctors have been prescribing it for nearly a decade. Otezla is also approved to treat psoriatic arthritis. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can happen. Otezla may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Some people taking Otezla have depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur.
With clear skin, movie night is a groovy night. Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. KXLY, celebrating 70 years on the air.
Rich chocolate candy and creamy caramel. That's how you Rolo.
Smooth dark chocolate, refreshing peppermint. Enter York mode.
Oh, oh, oh. Ring in the season with some holly jolly jackpots at the Kootenai Casino in Bonners Ferry. Santa's got you on his list for Winter Wonder spins and a New Year's Eve countdown to cash. Cozy up in a Kootenai Falls Lodge room starting at just $79 midweek or upgrade to a Riverview room for $99. Come celebrate all December at the Kootenai Casino. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
820,000 Washington State residents are family caregivers. November is Family Caregivers Month, and they deserve our recognition. Let's continue working towards solutions to provide support. To find out how you can raise your hand and join in the effort, visit this website.
Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical guarantees to keep your home safe and warm. Your comfort is Andes' priority. Get ready for the cold with a high-efficiency furnace from Carrier and turn to the experts. Andes offers a wide range of top-quality heating systems that are both reliable and environmentally friendly. Andes' team of experts are highly trained and experienced, so you can trust Andes to diagnose and fix any issue efficiently. Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical, your trusted Carrier experts since 1972.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
As we kick off this half hour, let's take a look at this 4 News Now story tracker following the stories people are reading about this morning.
Yeah, online, people are reading about this. Many community members got the flavor of a historic Spokane Christmas on Saturday at the Campbell House in Browns Edition. The historic house was packed with families. They got to see each room decorated for the season as it would have looked in the early 1900s. You can check out the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture's website for more details on holiday events throughout December.
A mainstay in downtown Spokane for the last 74 years is now saying goodbye. The Sukiyaki Inn is one of the first Japanese restaurants in Spokane's old Chinatown, and it is the last of a bygone era. Owner Amiko Colette is closing the restaurant because it takes 5 years to train someone to cook and says she's getting too old to manage the kitchen by herself. The restaurant is closing on December 16th.
Avista and the Extreme team are preparing to fill Cowley Park with thousands and thousands of holiday lights in our annual Making Spirits Bright event. It's our way of spreading holiday cheer, not only to those who visit the park and drive by it, but also for families who are across the street inside Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. Watch 4 News Now at 6 each day to see all the work that goes into it ahead of the big reveal, which is coming up Thursday. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. It is Monday, November 27th. And speaking of making spirits bright, let's toss things over to someone who probably knows a little bit more about
Got a little bit about the weather and a little bit about those lights. Horizon Credit Union getting set up, and they're going to be volunteering today. Dress warmly, guys. We're going to have some fun, and so all of that really kicks into high gear about 9:30 for us. Temperatures into the mid-20s, both Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Fairly clear sky, low cloud deck, and some light fog in areas. And that's what we're going to be seeing in the 4 things you need to know. Little morning fog out there. Our moderate air quality because nothing is moving. The winds are light, but we will see the potential for some light snow by the end of the week. Temperatures right now into the mid-20s. We're sitting at 26, 33 into Grand Coulee. Moses Lake at 30, Tri-Cities 28, and again, freezing fog advisory there due to the fact they got the fog, they got very cold roads, and of course on the bridge decks. We want to make sure you take it easy. Here's our forecast for the day. With moderate air quality, we're going to climb up into the mid-30s. We're going to have variable clouds, some sunshine, and again, that patchy morning fog.
Thanks, Mark. Human remains were found by a group of hunters in Kootenai County yesterday morning. According to the sheriff's office, they were found near Timber Ridge Road near Twin Lakes. Investigators say that they have been there for months now. As of now, the cause of death and the identity is still unknown. This is a developing story. We'll let you know as soon as we hear updates.
5 people from Moscow are now recovering from crashing into a ditch Saturday night. Washington State Patrol says they were driving on Highway 26 when the car lost control on the icy road. Investigators say that car rolled over into the ditch. The passengers were all taken to the hospital. The cause of the crash is under investigation. WSP says it does not know whether drugs or alcohol were factors in it.
In Coeur d'Alene, a 20-year-old man is facing charges accused of firing a gun multiple times through a door at a house party, injuring multiple people. That shooting happened at an apartment complex at West Hanley Avenue and West Voltaire Lane. Coeur d'Alene police say 20-year-old Elijah James Hawking was at a party when he pulled out a handgun. Hawking was pushed out of the door, and then once he was outside, he began firing shots through the door, hitting 2 people. Detectives did get an arrest warrant for Hawking, who was then arrested at his home. The victims who were shot are expected to be okay.
This morning, Spokane police are searching for a car involved in a hit-and-run crash in northwest Spokane. Police say that crash happened around 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon at the intersection of Ash and Everett. Police say the victim's car rolled because of that crash, and at least 1 person in the vehicle was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. SPD says the suspect's vehicle is a 2013 to a 2016 Nissan Altima that likely has front-end damage. If you have any information about this, you're asked to call 911. New on Good Morning Northwest, the Spokane City Council is set to vote on the 2024 budget for the fiscal year tonight. The budget must be adopted before the close of the current fiscal year, which is midnight, December 31st. Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward released a preliminary budget for the fiscal year last month. We have a link with more information on the budget under this story on KXLY.com.
Well, a heads up to cantaloupe shoppers. Washington is among the states with cases of salmonella that are all linked to cantaloupe. According to the CDC, 56 new cases of salmonella have been reported since last week. And so far, the total number of 99 cases have been reported in at least 32 states, including 28 new hospitalizations. 2 deaths have also been reported in the state of Minnesota. More cantaloupes are being recalled due to this outbreak, including Rudy brand whole cantaloupes, Freshness Guaranteed brand, as well as Racetrack brand pre-cut cantaloupes.
You will want to put out those green bins while you still can, because you only have 1 week left before the city of Spokane suspends collection service for the winter. The city wants to remind you to keep plastic bags out of those green bins and do not rake your leaves into the street. Use the bin while you can.
Good reminders. Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:37 on this Monday.
Yeah, let's check in with Mark now. And you're talking about a little bit of wind, just not very light though.
Light winds, nothing is going to push any of this out. It probably won't help us with our air quality either. Everything coming out of the tailpipe just sticking close to the ground. But you can see a little bit of cloud cover. That's blue sky above One Spokane Stadium. We're going to have more on your full forecast coming up.
A new lawsuit says children under the age of 13 are breaking the rules and signing up for Instagram and Facebook accounts, and parent company Meta has knowingly let it slip through the cracks. What the social media giant has to say about federal accusations.
And the cruise of a lifetime may not be happening in this lifetime. Why a 3-year voyage around the world is no longer happening. We'll let you know next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Okay, wrap it uppers. Wrap up the year in a new AutoNation Honda. Lease a new Accord just $295 a month, plus sell your car for top dollar. And that's a wrap. What drives you drives us. AutoNation Honda.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
My favorite thing about the Power Swabs is that I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I felt like I can immediately see the results, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely starting to see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution.
Well, they're whiter, they're brighter, and I feel better about my smile. And it was so easy to do.
One friend was like, your teeth look like really white. Did you do anything to it? And I was like, I did. I did Power Swabs.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. This Cyber Week, order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 50% off and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit PowerSwabs.com today.
Okay, rappers, wrap up an AutoNation Honda today. Drive new Honda models with 3.9% financing, plus no payments for 90 days. Yep, that's a wrap. What drives you drives us. AutoNation Honda.
It's now 6:40. This morning, social media giant Meta, owner of Facebook and Instagram, is accused of violating federal laws on children's privacy. A lawsuit claims 1.1 million kids under the age of 13 have signed up for Instagram since 2019, despite a policy banning kids under 13. The lawsuit claims knowledge of those accounts is, quote, an open secret that is routinely documented at Meta.
According to the complaint by multiple states, Meta not only knew that they were recording information and tracking children under the age of 13, but after parents complained, they still did little to nothing about it.
The legal complaint filed by attorneys general in 33 states alleges Instagram coveted and pursued users who were under 13 without parental permission, disabling only a fraction of those underage accounts. In response, Meta tells ABC News, quote, "We have measures in place to remove these accounts when we identify them. However, verifying the ages of people online is a complex industry challenge."
Well, good Monday morning, everybody. Your 10-second takeaway. It's going to be a little patchy fog out there. It's going to be a cold day today, so we want you to grab that winter gear. You'll need it. Winds are going to be light. Our high today is going to be 35 degrees.
Well, it was supposed to be the trip of a lifetime, but now it's not happening at all. Life at Sea Cruises says it had to cancel its 3-year inaugural cruise because, well, it doesn't have a ship. The voyage was originally due to depart from Istanbul on November 1st. After being postponed twice, the cruise is now officially off. Passengers are now out hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, Life at Sea Cruises says it does want to refund those passengers and is working on it, but that will take a few more months.
Good morning. Northwest time is now 6:42.
Well, there's a special place at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital where kids can let loose and have fun. We'll take you inside the Children's Playhouse in this month's Miracle Monday report.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The love that goes into a Subaru comes out when Subaru and our retailers share the love. 116,000 animals supported, 3,300 wishes granted, 4.3 million meals provided, and over 400 national parks protected. Be a part of something bigger. Get a new Subaru during the Share the Love event, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
Drive new Subaru models with 4.9% financing at AutoNation Subaru.
Go, Chiefs, go! Ahead, here comes Martin. He's breaking it behind the defense. Martin backhander, shoots, looking for an opening. Snap the shot, and score!
Saturday, December 2nd in the Spokane Arena. It's the Spokane Chiefs Teddy Bear Toss. The Chiefs play Prince George. Bring your new teddy bears or stuffed animals to the game, and when the Chiefs score their first goal, throw them on the ice. We'll gather them up for the Spokesman Review Christmas Fund to be distributed around the community. Saturday, December 2nd, puck drops at 6:05. For tickets, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it. You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance.
We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums, a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices.
Nice.
That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. So call us or go online now. And Better Health. On a mission for better.
There is a place where magic seems to hide around every corner, where cherished memories are born in twinkling snowflakes, where enchanting adventures await all who explore. Where is this real-life winter wonderland? Nestled by the lake is Coeur d'Alene's Holiday Light Show, an experience you will never forget. Discover Santa's all-new North Pole with holiday getaways starting at only $250.
Expect even more from KXLY Plus. Live updates from the 4 News Now team. Breaking news as it happens. Weather every 10 minutes. Free on your time. Download the app, connect to your streaming TV, and connect on KXLY Plus.
Mississauga Casino Hotel is the place to spend this holiday season for your chance to win. PVR tickets, retro boom boxes, Nintendo Switch gaming devices, PS5 gaming consoles, Hawks game tickets, and of course, cash.
4 News Now is brought to you by Foothills Mazda.
It's now 7:15. Playing is essential for a child's development. For families with loved ones at the hospital, it may be difficult for them to find time to have fun.
Now, the staff at Sacred Heart have created a place at the hospital to let the kids' imagination run wild. Our Cindy Charles explains it in this month's Miracle Monday.
The Children's Clubhouse at Sacred Heart serves as a place of comfort for families dealing with the extra stress of a hospital visit.
Even as adults, the hospital can be a very scary place. So especially for children who are being introduced to things that are so out of the norm, We like to make it as normal as possible.
Clubhouse manager Jennifer Richardson says this is done in a variety of different ways.
Be it making slime with a kid, coloring, bringing them toys, sitting and holding their hand and just talking to them, if that's what the need is.
The Clubhouse welcomes kids over 2.5 whose family members are receiving care at Sacred Heart.
It gives comfort to the families, the parents, knowing that their kids are someplace fun and normal and just having a good time while they're upstairs dealing with what's really going on.
Thanks to donations to the Children's Miracle Network, toys fill the Clubhouse walls.
I see children just go head over heels over some of the toys, and all of our toys and activities are donations, and it wouldn't be possible to do a lot of these things without them.
As a Clubhouse volunteer, Kennedy Boyce says she works with kids who experience all kinds of life-changing events.
I've had some children there. One of their parents were in a car accident, and so their parent was in the hospital. I've had other families where their siblings or their mother or father is diagnosed with cancer and they're going through chemotherapy.
She says the little moments of happiness she's able to share makes all the difference.
I feel fulfilled that I was able to, bring joy into some of these children's lives just for however long they were here, because, most of them are going through something or see their families going through something, and I can be a part of their life.
If you're interested in volunteering at the Clubhouse, visit Sacred Heart's website and contact the Volunteer Services Department. If you'd like to support the Children's Miracle Network, you can find the donation page under this story on KXLY.com. 100% of your donation stays right here in our own community. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
It's such a great perk that they have.
Yes.
It's really, really important.
Such a good, yeah.
Whoa,
wait,
hey.
whoa.
Hold still. There's our beautiful shot of the moon. This is live. Our photojournalist, Alex Knapp, probably didn't know, hey, you're stand by. You're ready to go. It's a good
Beautiful shot, though.
It really is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we've had that light, thin fog this morning. Now it's pushing out. We do have a fairly clear sky, and we're going to see that now for a while. Let's take a look at what we have. Current temperatures with that clear sky and some patchy fog and a low cloud deck in some areas. We're looking at mid-20s for the most part. 26 at, again, Spokane International. Cheney is at 20, while Deer Park is at 30. Everybody's got a little frost on the windshields. Today, we're going to warm up to 35 degrees under a partly cloudy sky. You're going to see some sunshine today. Tonight, temperatures down to 22, and again, a little patchy fog tomorrow. We don't have any winds. We look at what we can expect over the next 4 days. By tomorrow, 5 p.m., not much there. Looks dry, variable clouds. We're going to see that patchy fog Wednesday, 5 o'clock. It's Thursday evening that we see this crossover, rain, snow mixed, coming in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene to the south of us, and that'll continue to really hang out in the mountains and cross over. So that's what we're expecting. We've seen this before, and temperatures are going to be warm enough that it very well could just melt off. But 35 is what we're expecting for the high today. 41 into Grand Coulee. Tri-Cities 33. Some patchy freezing fog there if you're heading to the Tri-Cities this morning. So we get through the day. We have temperatures hovering around freezing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is the reveal for the lights at Cowley Park. We hope you join us for this. Friday, 31 with a chance of light snow, and we're going to see about a 20 to 40% chance of light snow over the weekend, but it warms up.
There you go.
Going to be interesting at the end of the week. Yeah, for sure. All right,
Mark.
It is now 10 minutes before 7 o'clock.
And your Good Morning Northwest Sprint is coming up right after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gamma Knife.
Celebrate the holidays and the magic of the season at Madison Home Market. Madison Home Market is the perfect place to find holiday gifts and festive decor to warm your home. From unique furniture to one-of-a-kind ornaments.
Madison Home Market, 2928 North Madelia.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or hauling a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Hey, Donnie, can you give me one reason to call the advocates?
Sorry, Ken, I can't.
I can. I mean, who fights like we do? You can't give me one reason?
Nope.
How about that we take on big insurance bullies? We're not afraid of any case. We're passionate and smart. Really? You can't come up with one reason?
I can't come up with one, Ken. Because there are 500 million.
All the money we've recovered for our clients. Injured? You deserve justice. You deserve an advocate.
Say yes to your healthcare story with Washington Health Plan Finder. You'll get help finding the right healthcare plan like Cascade Care. Start your next chapter right at wahealthplanfinder.org. Enroll now.
An escaped pet pig named Kevin Bacon is becoming an internet sensation. It's a great name for a pig.
It is.
We're all new with Kevin Bacon, plus SNL's Ego Wotum.
Watch Kelly today at a special time.
A mystery.
Jesse loves playing detective.
But the real mystery was her irritated skin. So we switched to Tide Pods Free and Gentle. It cleans better and doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
And it's gentle on her skin.
Tide Free and Gentle is EPA's Safer Choice certified. It's got to be Tide.
Frozen is Disney's latest hit Broadway musical. From the producer of The Lion King comes the show audiences and critics are melting for.
Coming to First Interstate Center for the Arts, July 24th to August 4th. Get tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Celebrate the holidays and the magic of the season at Madison Home Market. Madison Home Market is the perfect place to find holiday gifts and festive decor to warm your home. From unique furniture to one-of-a-kind ornaments.
Madison Home Market, 2928 North Medelia.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is now 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Monday in the morning sprint.
Yeah, Mark is talking about some snow coming up in the forecast.
Yeah, but let's get right to that breaking news. An arrest overnight in the shooting of 3 Palestinian college students in Burlington, Vermont. 48-year-old Jason Eaton was taken into custody near the shooting scene, which was in front of his apartment. Authorities say 2 of the victims were wearing traditional Palestinian scarves while bowling over Thanksgiving break. They were reportedly speaking Arabic while returning to one of their relatives' homes when police say the suspect, described as a white man with a beard, approached them and fired at least 4 rounds without saying a word and then ran off. Eaton is expected to be arraigned later this morning.
All right, good morning, everybody. In our First Alert Weather, and the First Alert Weather app really coming in this weekend, it'd be great to have. We're sitting at 26 degrees currently, a little bit of light fog, 24 into Coeur d'Alene, and more dense fog north of Deer Park and also around the Tri-Cities where some of that's freezing to roadways. So if you're heading that way, be on the lookout. Our high today into the mid-30s. Wind's going to be light.
Well, school districts in our area are asking voters to approve new school levies next year. In West Valley, there is mixed reaction to the school district asking for voters to pay a $92 million bond and a $30 million levy next February. If your home is valued at $370,000, the district would collect $1,454 in 2025 if the levy passes. That's a $12 increase every month.
And in the Meade School District, they're planning to ask voters to approve a $91 million levy next year. It would pay for extracurricular activities for the next 3 years, starting in 2025. 14% of the school's budget is coming from that levy.
Spokane Public Schools will ask voters to approve a $200 million bond and a levy. If passed, the bond will fund school renovations and also replace Adams and Balboa elementaries. The levy would pay for extracurricular activities, nurses, counselors, and other things. In Spokane, you'll vote on the bond and levy in February. And here's what it would cost you. If you live in a home valued at $450,000, you'll pay about $1,737 in bond and levy fees.
Around the Northwest, school bells will be ringing in Portland today. The teachers union and the school district have reached a tentative agreement on a new contract. Union officials say the new deal will provide a pay bump for teachers and addresses issues like class sizes and planning periods for educators.
Human remains were found by a group of hunters in Kootenai County yesterday morning. According to the sheriff's office, they were found near Timber Ridge Road near Twin Lakes. Investigators say they have been there for months. As of now, the cause of death and identity is not known. This is a developing story. We'll keep you updated as we learn more.
5 people from Moscow are now recovering from crashing into a ditch on Saturday night. Washington State Patrol says that they were driving on Highway 26 when the car lost control on an icy road. Investigators say the car rolled over into the ditch. The passengers were all taken to a hospital. The cause of the crash, is still under investigation.
In Coeur d'Alene, a 20-year-old man faces charges accused of firing a gun multiple times through a door at a house party, injuring multiple people. The shooting happened at an apartment complex at West Hanley Avenue and West Voltaire Lane. Coeur d'Alene police say 20-year-old Elijah James Hocking was at a party when he pulled out a handgun. He was pushed out the door, and once he was outside, began firing shots through the door, hitting 2 people. Detectives got an arrest warrant for Hocking. He was arrested at his home.
Well, this morning, Spokane police are searching for a car that was involved in a hit-and-run crash in northwest Spokane. Police say that the crash happened around 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon at the intersection of Ash Street and Everett Avenue. Police say the victim's car rolled because of the crash, and at least 1 person in that vehicle was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. SPD says the suspect's vehicle is a 2013 to 2016 Nissan Altima that likely has front-end damage. Anyone who has information is asked to call 911.
The downtown Spokane Rite Aid is closing for good on December 6th. This news comes a month after the company filed for bankruptcy. According to the company, this location is one of 154 underperforming stores that will close nationwide. This specific location is valuable to its neighborhood. It serves as the only chain convenience store in the area. The store will be closed on the weekends and have limited hours until its official closure on December 6th. We'll have one more look at weather this hour coming up right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Roundup's like an accidental savings account. I get paid every time I buy something. It's like a bonus for me.
Satisfaction with AARP and the Stones. AARP members get special pre-sale access to the Stones Tour 24, Hackney Diamonds. Pre-sale starts November 29 at 10 a.m. local time. Not an AARP member? Learn more or join today.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Or qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $249 a month. Or get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Equinox models.
All right, taking a live look, you see a little bit of cloud cover. You see some blue sky, the sunrise underway. It's going to be a nice day today. Skywise down lower, we're going to see a low cloud deck at times. Temperatures into the mid-30s today. We're going to have temperatures into the mid-20s by 10 o'clock, and then it's going to continue to cool, and we're going to see the potential for some issues there. 35 for the high on today. Tomorrow it's going to be 32, and then Wednesday 30. Now here's the deal. We're going to see the chance of snow and snow rain coming into the weekend with temperatures into the mid-30s. Sunday it's going to be 38 with rain, snow mixed, and it'll continue to warm into the beginning of next week.
Snow is on the way. Thanks so much for starting your morning with us.
Yeah, we'll see you throughout. Good morning.